60 years after the United States signed to partition Palestine for the Zionist state of Israel, American and Arab peace activists held a Nakba commemoration ceremony in front of the nation's capital to call attention to the plight of the Palestinian people and the ongoing occupation of Palestinian lands today. Many of the speakers were victims of the Nakba and told their painful stories of life in exile. The Americans in attendance blamed the U.S. mainstream media for not reporting the other side of the story, blocking out all information pertaining to the violent uprooting of the Palestinian people.
Something that would shock a lot of people, and I think what's shocking now is that not enough people know.
And even though the information has been available, it's not been put into mainstream media.
It's not widely reported.
Our media is horrendous. Only now they're beginning to write about the Nakba. New York Times actually had a good article the other day about it.
Most are also ashamed the U.S. government funds Israel unconditionally, despite their breach of international law.
People to understand, particularly in the Middle East, that not all Americans are stupid. Many of us do know what's going on, and we care very much about justice.
As an American, I'm absolutely outraged at what my country is doing in the Middle East, and that we are supporting a nation that has been ethnically cleansing another nation for over 60 years, and that in large part, but for the United States, a lot of the very horrible things that people were talking about today and have happened since then couldn't have happened.
The Arabs and Palestinians in attendance described the day as one of mourning and celebration to one day return to their homeland.
The Palestinian nation will one day find its place under the sun, establish its sovereign independent state, and have its dignity restored.
Many of the people who attended this event commemorating the 60 years of the Palestinian catastrophe represent all walks of life, from Muslim to American, Jewish, and to even Israeli. The overwhelming statement here was, for peace to prevail in the Middle East, the United States government must recognize the Palestinian right of return and equal rights in the region. Jahan Hafiz, Press TV, Washington.